the deepest regions of the sea to strike a bargain with the only one she knew who could help her, the evil sea witch.
I would gladly give you my potion, child. However, I will take your voice. That is the price you must pay if you want to win your prince and be one of them.
Yes, Sea Witch, but how will I tell my prince of my feelings for him without a voice? And will I gain a human soul?
Yes, provided you can manage to gain the prince's love for you above all others, you will have the soul of a human being. But you will have to do it without a voice. Is that understood?
Yes.
Then take the potion and be gone. But remember, once you drink it, you will never more be able to return to the sea. If you do, you will die.
Her decision made and her bargain struck, there would be no turning back for the Little Mermaid.
Please, you must wake up now. I found you there near the water's edge on the beach. Someone once saved my life in much the same manner. I'm Prince Jonathan. What's your name? Don't be afraid. You can tell me. Go on. Well, I think you should come with me to the palace.
And so it seemed the Little Mermaid's dream was to come true. The prince's sister had even given her a beautiful gown to wear.
And this is the grand ballroom. If you want to dance, be my guest.
Dancing? I don't know if I can.
She's so beautiful and so graceful. May I, miss? If you'll allow me.
And the Little Mermaid's heart was filled with joy as the prince took her in his arms and they waltzed across the floor.
Very good. You may not be able to speak, but you dance beautifully, my lovely and secretive young girl from the sea.
I see that our guest has recovered, Jonathan.
Let me introduce you. This is my wife, Elizabeth. Elizabeth was my fiancée and the one I told you about who saved my life when I was washed ashore after a terrible storm at sea. We have since married and are leaving tomorrow on a voyage to celebrate our wedding. Don't you think the young girl should sail with us, Elizabeth?
Yes, I think it would do her good.
Huh?
Now all is truly lost, for he has chosen another, and I shall neither gain his love nor a soul.
Nor could she ever again return to the sea. The Little Mermaid was truly more alone than she had ever been in her life.
Speak to us, sister. The sea witch has returned your voice. Why have you come here? We want you to be with us where you belong, and we've made a bargain with the sea witch to allow you to come back.
But in return, you must take the life of your prince.
He's wed another girl, so he can never be yours. Please come back to us, oh please. You will never have the soul of a human, so your feelings do not matter any longer.
Here, the sea witch has shown you her good faith by giving you back your voice. Take the dagger, kill the prince so that you may once again become one of us.
You may not have another opportunity. It's his life in return for yours.
And so, with dagger in hand, the Little Mermaid slowly opened the door to the prince's quarters and approached the bed where he lay fast asleep. The moon was bright and full, lighting up the entire cabin as the Little Mermaid stood poised, the dagger held high above her head, ready to strike the deadly blow. But his face was so peaceful, so innocent. Try as she might, she could not force her arm to move. This was the same face that had so thoroughly captured her heart, the same young man who had been so kind and gentle toward her. Once again she tried to summon strength, but she could not kill this young man who was still her prince, for she loved him more than her own life. And now, even in the depth of her despair, the Little Mermaid knew that she had made the right decision. She had remained true to herself and to her love.
I only hope that someday my prince may come to I really loved him.
The glittering moonbeams dancing across the ocean's surface seemed to call out to her. The sea itself was beckoning her to return. But she was no longer a mermaid, and the sea was no longer her friend. Deeper and deeper she went, the life slowly draining from her fragile body, the pressure from the ocean's depth now too great for her. Suddenly, as if by a miracle, fate came to her rescue, just as she had come to the rescue of the young prince. She was encased in a large bubble and carried aloft to the ocean's surface by two guardian angels. The very source of life, the creator of all beings, was not going to allow her act of unselfish love to go unrewarded. She had earned a soul. And as she was lifted ever higher unto the heavens, the little mermaid princess knew she would live on, and that her love would also live on, and that one day she would once more find her prince.